Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see. Tunes on in. Nirvana Fan 500, first one in the room, and Activity 79, hello. Good to see you, Julie Ross. Good to see you, Dave, out there in the great state of Georgia. Welcome. Good to see you, Travis Weeks, and good to see you, Dave Jeffries, out there in Niagara Falls. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, Gail and Tom Frank, out there in Tucson, Arizona. Good to see you, Diana Lee, tuning on in from the United Kingdom. Good to see you, Doug. I think this was the first time you was first. I think you were a Nirvana fan. Good to see you there, RJ. Good to see you there, Joshua. Good to see you, RoboJax. Welcome to Central Park. Good to see you from London there, RoboJax. Good to see you, Deb, from London. All my Londoners are tuning on in. Yay. Ryan Tisdale out there in Wales. Wow, we got all the UK tuning in. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Good to see you, Chibe. Hello again. Welcome to Central Park. Let's let 50 people tune in, and then we'll begin walking around. Hopefully the phone will not overheat, because it is a little warm out here. Good to see you, Nabud. Bienvenue. Hope you're doing well. On the train going home from work. Nice. Hopefully I'll be able to entertain you a little bit while you're on the train. Welcome to Central Park. How is everyone doing on this Sunday, Labor Day weekend? Haven't been to Sense Park in years. Yes. Lots of dimes and pennies in this park, Joshua. Glasgow tuning on in. Good to see you, Jeanette Schreiner. Welcome. And good to see you, British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada. British Columbia, Canada. Good to see you there, Donna Lynn. Out there in British Columbia, Canada. You're resting from yesterday's walk. Nice. Now you just got to do it 5 times, 6 times a week, Nibble, and you'll be a real YouTuber. Right? Esteban, bienvenidos. Good to see you, Esteban. Let's let 50 people tune in, and then we'll start walking around. We'll do a little loop here of the park, and maybe some extra stuff outside the park. Who knows? Good to see you, Sebastian. Good to see you, Theory Mary. Good to see you there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing on this Sunday? Labor Day Sunday. Tomorrow, Labor Day. Looks like it's going to be a washout tomorrow weather-wise. A lot of rain tomorrow. And if anyone asks later on, will I be at the West Indian Day Parade tomorrow? The answer is no. The answer is no. We're not going to the West Indian Day Parade. It's really tough to get a signal out when there's like 2 million people hanging around. Was it nice to see Nebu with Ariel? That was a lot of fun, Deb. Park is beautiful despite the leaves dropped. Yes, indeed. There's still lots of leaves on the trees, Diana. Good to see you, Nicolas. Welcome. Let's let 50 people tune in, and then we'll start on. Yay, rain, Liz. Yes, we're getting lots of rain tomorrow. Good to see you, Liz. And we have 50 people tuned in, and it only took 4 minutes. Let's get walking around here. Let's look at the park. Let's see what's going on here in the park. I don't know what's going on. I have information of something happening outside of the park, which we might check out. So stay tuned. Kriegel out there in the northwest suburbs of Chicago, originally from Idaho. So glad you're far away from the city. I'm glad you escaped there, Krinkle. Hopefully the suburbs are nice and comforting for you. And yeah, hope there's not too much wildness with too many Arby's too close to the Chipotle's. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Welcome. For some people, the suburban life is ideal. So enjoy that suburban life. Getting wild out there with the Arby's right next door to Hardee's, right? Getting wild. Take me away from the city. Yeah, 4 minutes, 50 people. I think I'm doing something right, Nibble. One of the Periscope people mentioned that you can't get at least 50 people in a room quick. And I'm kind of proving them wrong every damn live stream. But it does take time. And a lot of Periscope people don't understand the time it takes to actually build a real audience and not bots. Idaho is better, needless to say. Absolutely. Got good potatoes in Idaho. But here we are, Central Park. It's hard to imagine. Central Park, completely man-made. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 27,000 trees, 11.5 million cartloads of topsoil, 3,000 plant shrubs and bushes. Over 58 miles of pedestrian pathways are here in the park. Designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, Calvert Vox. The Hall of Notes and Landscape Architecture. Good to see you there, Mark. Welcome. As well as onions. Ooh, Idaho onions. I'm going to have to get some Idaho onions. I'm going to have to get some Idaho onions. The dice were rigged with the other half. It's a good way of putting it, Nibble, yes. Periscope lied to people to make them think that they could actually build massive audiences by creating very subpar content. But then again, that's happening on YouTube every day. Anyway, look at this beautiful park. Eastern Oregon is known for their large onion harvests. That's good to know. Gotta write that down on a pen and paper. If I had one. Beautiful day here in Central Park. Getting my brain ready because later on this week I have a tour to lead here in Central Park. So I said, you know what? Let me get my brain ready to do a tour here in Central Park. Beautiful weather indeed. Activity 79. Beautiful weather indeed. I'm very glad I escaped the subway car too there, Mark. It got moving. It wasn't a big deal. The only natural feature of Central Park is these outcroppings of rock that you see. That's Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. We used over 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock here in Central Park. That is more gunpowder that was used at the Battle of Gettysburg. John just got back from A&P. Hope you got some good deals at A&P. I'll be going to Grand Union later after the live stream. I got to go to Grand Union and I need some masking tape from Pergament. Thank God I'm okay. Sally, it's okay. If you watch the live stream, the train got moving again. No need to be dramatic. It happens. Subway delays happen. This is New York after all. Trains get delayed. Not a big deal. But here we are. The man-made goodness that is Central Park. Hard to imagine every single inch of this landscape is man-made. We're going to see, we're going to do I feel like we should do a lower loop. So let's do a lower loop here of the park. Let's do a loop of pretty much everything south of 72nd Street today, shall we? Let's do it. Good to see you, Liz. Had a Grand Union in Hannon, but now it's in Hannafort. Nice. Nightshade, hello. Awesome. That's good to know, Nightshade. IP2 always loses, am I right? IP2 always loses. They either end up in jail, become alcoholics, have warrants out for their arrests, create very subpar content with no gimbals. IP2 always loses. Shout out to Carl. I. Park is alive today. Really jumping in here. It's almost like it's the last weekend of summer. Good to see you, Madam Mojo, out there in Cleveland. Cleveland rocks.
You usually love me. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to do that. How about this? Do you know this one? The wheels of the bus go round and round.
That's a New York moment right there. Summer is over in Sweden. Oh no! Break out the sweaters. Break out the sweaters out there in Sweden. It's getting cold, baby. We just walked underneath the Drip Rock Arch. Ooh, the music is pumping over there at the roller disco oasis here at the Kate Wollman Rink. Let's check out the scene over here. Poor kid didn't like the tune. No, he didn't like the violin. Looking forward to autumn colors. Me too, Nirvana fan. Sunshine after the rain. Good to see you. Not getting cold yet. It's hot over here in New York right now, but it was getting cold out in Sweden. Break out those sweaters. Break out those hoodie weather coming up next. Let's see what's going on here at the Kate Wollman Rink. Ooh, it's warm out here, guys. Warmer than I was thinking it was going to be. And there's more sun out here than I was expecting. I should have went to the damn beach. But then again, I wouldn't be on live stream for all of you guys. Can't wait for hoodies. Yep, yes, indeed. Still super warm in the south of France. Oh, yeah. Rain out there in Wales. Good to know. Going to be a wet week out there in Wales. Van Halen rocking along. Put the muglugs and shuffles on standby. Yes, indeed. Wow. You know, it's probably very few people down there because it's super hot. Van Halen Jump. Playing here at the Disco Oasis here at the Kate Wollman Rink. Yeah, it's a skating rink in the wintertime and roller skating rink in the summertime now. This used to be an amusement park called the Victorian Gardens, and a lot of those rides have ended up over in Coney Island. Good to see you, Robin. I'm very happy I escaped the F train. Thank you so much. Good to see you, JC. Welcome. I will have a cool drink, JC. Good to see you. I have a cool drink in my bag, actually, so I'm good right now. The 80s rocks here in Central Park. Let's continue on. The screen has dimmed quite considerably here on my phone, so if I miss a comment, sorry about that. Does the centerpiece light up? Yes, it does, Mark. There's some really cool pictures of it on Instagram, of that big centerpiece all lit up. I think we're right on the limits of the phone and the temperature today, so I'm gonna have to make sure I stay firmly in the shade here. So let's get back into some shade here. I'm gonna do my best to do this loop at Central Park in the shade. Feels like mid-July out. Now this is August. This is August, Robin. This feels like August to me. Humid, it's hot, but I thought there was gonna be more clouds out today. The chance for rain at 4 or 5 o'clock has diminished quite substantially. So I don't think it's gonna rain until like late tonight. Southern Pacific out there in Kansas City where it's 76 degrees. Enjoy that weather. Route 440, good to see you. Happy Labor Day weekend. Shout out to all the laborers who will be working Labor Day weekend. The Central Park South Tower right there. The highest occupiable floor in the Western Hemisphere. Part of Billionaires Row. Let's see, where are we gonna go? All right, deployed to the beach, right? I should have gone to the beach today. Yeah, great view, right? That's one of the views. Robin, have I ever rode a city bike? There's a video of that here on my YouTube channel. So the answer to that is yes, and I already have a video here on my YouTube channel of me riding on a city bike. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's see. Guess we'll go over the top today. We'll go over the top here. Really gonna go willy-nilly here in the park today. Let's see, can we hit the Delacorte clock on the half hour? Let's see. Good afternoon, LaCroix Files. Will I be covering the West Indian Day Parade? No, I will not be covering the West Indian Day Parade tomorrow. Because one, it's going to rain, and two, when you have 2 million people together in a tight spot, it's kind of tough to get a signal out. Good to see Maggie out there in Scotland. Must have walked thousands of steps this weekend. Robin, I walk thousands of steps every day. On average, I probably average around 14,000 steps a day. But when I do live streams like this, now we're getting up to like 20, 25,000, 30,000. Probably on today's live stream alone, we're going to probably do around maybe 11,000 steps. But to live in New York City is to walk. And that's one of the things that I love about New York, is I could actually get around and walk. Okay, let's get over to the zoo here. The old Arsenal building. That's how I stay in shape, absolutely. That's how I've always stayed in shape. I've never been out of shape. So I ride a bike, I walk. I'm an active kind of person. But I do lead bicycle and walking tours. I'll be back to work on Tuesday. And one of those days this week I'm working here in the park. So I got to get my brain ready to do Central Park. Get away from John Roebling and start getting into Frederick Lahr Olmsted and Calvert Vaux. New York is amazing. You wish all cities were built for walking. Me too, Mark. Mark, if I had to choose between a suburb in the Netherlands or a suburb in the United States, I will take a suburb in the Netherlands all day long. There's a great video by this guy. He's named Just Not Bikes. And he talks about the differences between suburban life in the Netherlands versus the United States. And it's very eye-opening, very interesting. Got to get those steps in activities, I mean, absolutely. Got to get those steps in. Good to see you, Janice. Welcome. So now we're wandering into the old menagerie. So many carriages. There's lots of carriages here, Z Summers. We literally only saw 2, but I guess that's a lot for you. All right, we're talking about baby carriages. Just way too many baby carriages. I stay in a nice round shape. Yes, indeed. Looks like we have 15 minutes until our Delacorte clock goes up, so I think we missed that. I was hoping to catch Delacorte clock ring. I guess not. Have about a good 15 minutes. Good to see you, Viking. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day after birthday day today. Good to see you, Kathy Klein. Welcome. How close we are to the Beatles Memorial. You're talking about Strawberry Fields, and that's in honor of John Lennon. And we're on the other side of that. So that's on 72nd Street on the west side of the park. We're right now on 65th Street and the east side of the park. But if you stay tuned, later on today, we will be making our way over to Strawberry Fields. So stay tuned. You will see the Imagine Mosaic and Strawberry Fields. But we're here just at about 65th Street now, 5th Avenue, the east side of the park. About to pass under the Delacorte clock. Go to my replays. We have seen this clock ring many times. I was hoping to catch it today, but not today. Wow, park is jumping today. Having a chill day, Viking? Awesome. Oh, he's playing Disney music. We're passing underneath the 65th Street Traverse right now. Love that clock, Diana. Me too. I love the Delacorte Clock. These are a few of my favorite things, like music wafting through Central Park. Definitely a few of my favorite things. Very, very touristy wave of humans right there. Especially when they stop right in the middle of the walkway there. You think Olmsted would be happy with the park in 2022? Yes, he would be, Robin. Yes, he would be. He'll be very happy with his vision. And, you know, with all the advancements that the park has undergone, yeah, he would have loved the park today. Maybe not some of the activities that happen here in the park, but because understand that Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux, they were transcendentalists. They believed that a place like this can reform you as a human being, make you a better person. Whether it be saving you from the ills of alcohol to even adultery. Walking through this park will help you with that. So, that was the whole idea behind the park, besides giving a place of people who lived here in New York City a place of respite from the urban world, a bit of a break from the urban world. Amtrak Zephyr, good to see you. Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. That's right, Esfield. Good to see you.
Should I answer that question?
Say hi to Balto. Good to see you, Marty. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog. Here's the great Balto statue. Yes, Balto saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska. And this statue was presented to the city of New York and here in Central Park 10 months. 10 months after he saved those children's lives. And we're just gonna... Something tells me we're not gonna be able to enjoy stuff here in the park today. We just gotta keep on moving. Hello. Simon out there in the great state of Florida, good to see you. And good to see you there, Marcia out there in Trinidad. Happy Carnival. Right, is it officially carnival season in the West Indies? I always forget about that. Is it just a New York thing, or is it a whole Caribbean thing going on this weekend? Yeah, keep on moving, don't stop. Yeah, I can't. There's no way we're going to be able to talk about the statues and stuff today. We'll do that on a nice cold winter day. Making our way over to the only straight pathway in the whole park, and that is the mall. Coming up next. Indians Exposed. Good to see you. Welcome. Today is Brazilian Day. Nice. Happy Brazilian Day to all my Brazilians watching. I think these drums are right up here. God, this is loud. Nice and loud. Follow the park. Yes, Carnival is the Monday and Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. That makes sense. Well, entering the park with lots of loud noise. Here it is. The only straight pathway in all of Central Park. Here's the mall. Good to see you, Darlene. Looking at one of the largest groves of great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. And I have been told in good authority that this is the third planting of great American elm trees. These are very much hybrid great American elm trees, resistant to lots of diseases and bugs. But the only reason why we have these great American elm trees here in Central Park is because the city grew up around the park. Central Park construction officially begins in 1855. And then this lower section of the park, everything below 72nd opens up at around 1858. The full park was realized by 1872, but we were still building little structures here in the park as late as the 1890s. And Todd Scott with a $5 super chat. Todd Scott, thank you so much for the big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. Can I say hi to the people at Grant Direct? Well, hello, people at Grant Direct. How's that? Welcome to New York City, Grant Direct. Want to see this statue come alive? My favorite women's rights pioneer statue. Scan the QR code and you can see this statue come to life. Scan the QR code. But Grant Direct, is Grant Direct a company? Can I get a grant directly from them? Do you need a grant? Need help preparing your grants? Well, go to grantdirect.com and they'll get your grant directly to you through the power of the internet and through the power of Grant Direct. How's that? As we walk down the mall, the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. A lot of music out today. A lot of music out here in the park today. I had this lot of musicians here at the park today. Let's see if my friend Ralph is here. I think Ralph might be done for the day. Let's see. See if my friend Ralph Williams is here. Here in the park. Sounded like she was just warming up. Sounded like she was just warming up. I could tell it's jumping here in the park today, though. This is where everyone's at. Oh, my friend Ralph is here. Greetings from Poland. Good to see you out there in Poland. Been raining out there all day. Well, you might need the rain there, Darlene. It's a good thing. Yay! My friend Ralph is here. I see this guy in all the weather. It's hot and cold. Thank you. I see Ralph here all year round. He's here in the winter, he's here in the summer. Ralph is the real deal, John. Give him $1 or $2 in his Venmo there. Well, more importantly, come here in Central Park. He's right here, right by the band shell here, the Nürnberg band shell here. Let's enter the heart of Central Park, which is Bethesda Terrace and Bethesda Arcade. We'll do the terrace first, then we'll walk through the arcade. Hello there, Tin Man. You love Ralph? Me too. No, I do not, S-Field. It's very much still summer. I'm schwitzing and the park is packed and has that summer vibe, so it is still very much summer. No sniff of autumn at all in the air. Yeah, it's nice. Southern Pacific, yeah, a lot of people are out. We're back to normal levels when it comes to tourism. We should have about 37 million people visit New York this year. So just about half of 2019. Good to see you, Julio. Welcome. So we're just at about 72nd Street now. Crossing over the Traverse here. Olmsted and Vaux Way here. Good to see you, Jack CC. Welcome. I'm gonna wait for the light. Was it a huge muddy puddle when the park was under construction? There were lots of streams here in Central Park. It was a rocky bog for the most part. Not a lot of trees here. So everything you see here is created. But it was a rocky bog. Lots of little streams and whatnot they had to overcome when building this. Water management was the big thing when constructing Central Park. Yes, indeed, there, Walter. We are crossing 72nd Street Traverse, Olmsted and Vaux Way. Good to see you, Walter. Welcome. Oh yeah, look at this. It's summer. It's summer. Just beyond the lake, no special name, just called the lake, is the Ramble, the most wooded area here in the park. Will I be streaming next Sunday? S Fields, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing next week, so I have no idea what's happening next Sunday. I have no idea whether I'm going to be live streaming or not. There it is, the Angel of the Waters fountain. Angel of the Waters fountain, the first public commission work for the city of New York, designed by a woman. Her name was Emma Stubbins. Emma Stubbins designs a rather ordinary looking angel, not too flamboyant. Hand outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda. The fountain references the Gospel of John. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. How many movies and TV shows have you seen filmed here? Emma did do well. Grew up on West 41st Street. Oh, you grew up at 41 West 72nd Street. A block down from Dakota. Wow, that's like a very expensive area to live. Upper West Side, not a cheap place to live. Bethesda Terrace and Bethesda Arcade. This entire landscape was designed by Jacob Ray Mould and was completed in 1872. It references the 4 seasons of the year. Some of the carvings reference in the sandstone here the 4 seasons of the year. So let me show you that right now. Good to see you, JK, and Konnichiwa Michan, and good to see you, Achala. Beautiful day to walk through Central Park, absolutely. Gotta keep my head on a swivel here. Everyone's zooming around here. John Costello, hello. Park is looking good today. Full of life, vim, and vigor. So the top 2 columns represent spring and autumn, and the bottom 2 columns reference summer and winter. Let me show you these columns. Coming up next, meteorologically speaking, is of course autumn. Here's autumn. Autumn is represented by the witch. You have the witch here with the pumpkin right over here. The owl and the bat referencing the loss of sunlight. And then as we come around here, of course, we go back to school in the autumn. So here's the school book with the lantern here, the lamp, so you could have light. And then on the other side here, this is spring. So let me show you spring here. Spring first, we have the autumn harvest. So this represents the autumn the spring harvest here. So you got the bushels here, all spring right here. Then you have the rooster, which references the longer days, earlier sunlight. And then over on this side here is the sun right here. So there's the sunlight. So that's spring. Now we're going to walk through Bethesda Arcade, and we're going to look at the only example in the world of Milton tiles vaulted onto a ceiling. You can find Milton tiles in the U.S. Capitol and the White House. What we're going to see right here is 15,000 hand-painted tiles. Here they come. The Milton tiles here at Bethesda Arcade. Good to see you, Gail. Welcome. And sorry about the connection, everybody. When we come through, I guess when we come through Bethesda Arcade, we lose our signal for a moment. So sorry about that. But we had a little droppage in the signal here. But we're back. We'll let the signal. Let me let the signal come on back to full strength here, and then we'll continue on. But there you are. Hopefully you got to see some of the Milton tiles here. The only application of Milton tiles in the world, vaulted onto a ceiling. Ooh, those guys are selling nips of water for $1. Here's the beautiful angel. Good to see Optimus got slime and Ibrahim merhaba. Beautiful Bethesda fountain. The angel of the waters fountain. Built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. Today, the Croton Aquifer only supplies Central Park with its water features, but it is kind of like a backup system in case any one of our main systems of water fails. There are no plants. Yes, Walter, the plants in the Angel of the Waters fountain is a fairly new addition. They started doing that after they redid the entire landscape back in 2007. Walter, you probably remember when they used to let the fountain freeze over, right? Remember when they used to let the fountain freeze over? and there was frozen water all around the fountain. It looked beautiful, but we were destroying the fountain. The fountain's made of copper. So. These clouds are a little bit ominous looking. There is a threat for pop-up storms later on this afternoon, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Central Park, one of the first places in the world to use forced perspective, and here's a happy little accident here, looking down towards the west side, down the lake towards the San Remo apartments. Walter, never walk out on the ice here at the lake in Central Park. Any water features here in Central Park, you never want to do that because it is tap water, so it doesn't freeze thoroughly. Good to see Apple 707 out there in Northern California. You're more than welcome for the views. Looks like an impressionist painting, yes indeed. I could tell there's a lot of people here in the park because the cell phone connection is a little bit, I could tell it's a little bit labored right now today. Cell phone connection doing its best. Happy Sunday, Mi-chan. And happy Monday out there in Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Happy tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a rainy day here in New York, so I'm pretty sure tomorrow we're going to be doing a flight sim tomorrow. We're going to do an indoor live stream, and I will lose 20 subscribers. Isn't that cute, Apple? $12 more likes to 100. Hit that like button, everybody. So more people can find this nonsensical thing I call a live stream. We're wandering Central Park at the current moment. And I have been alerted of a performance that we could see at around 4 o'clock. Yes, Deborah, I did make it off the F train. Yes, this is mysterious. Yes, it was an ice ball. It wasn't a snowball. It was a piece of ice in there. And that was all the way down by the Gatsbo Bridge. Central Park is big. It's 843 acres large, 341 hectares. And we are a ways away from where I got thrown in the head with an ice ball. But hey, it worked out. In the end, it worked out. Let's see how Hans is doing today. Let's see how Hans is doing. Do we have people playing music for Hans? We have people playing with bubbles around Hans. Hans Christian Andersen hanging on out right over here. And then we have people here playing around with bubbles. Milli Vanilli performing. John, no. Here's the conservatory water, better known as the model boat pond, and unfortunately no model boats in the model boat pond today. Let me do my good luck thing before I get out of here, because I always lead tours here, and I gotta do one thing with Hans every time I see him. For good luck, everybody. He's reading The Ugly Duckling. You rub his nose, and you tap the duck on the head. And now I have good luck for the next week. Good to see you, Ed Allen. Beautiful Labor Day weekend. Beautiful day in the park. Yes, indeed. Need something to drink. I have a cool drink in my bag. I don't want to pop it. I don't want to pop it. I want it to go into the water. I want it to go into the water. Let me sit down here for a moment and get me a cold beverage here that I'm probably going to finish right now, and then I'm going to have to get another one. You sat on his knee, Viking? Awesome. I'm happy you got to say hello to Hans and hang out on his knee. Yep. Forever blowing bubbles indeed, yes. Tiny bubbles in the sand. What was the name of that Hawaiian singer? Don Ho? Tiny bubbles in the wine, right? Walter, isn't Alice around here somewhere? I think Alice is right over there, Walter. Want to go say hi to Alice? Let's go say hi to Alice. And then I'll have me a drink. So here is the Margarita Delacorte Memorial. A gift for the children of the city of New York. Here is Alice in Wonderland. Thanks to George Delacorte, the founder of, the main primary funder of the Delacorte Theater, where we have Shakespeare in the Park today. Without George Delacorte, we would not have our Shakespeare in the Park Theater. But Alice in Wonderland, created by José de Kreeft in 1958. José de Kreeft, he was friends with a little guy you may have heard of, Pablo Picasso. Now I gotta rub George's nose too. But first I'm gonna have me a cool drink while we enjoy the view here of Alice hanging out here. Good to see you, Gail. Let's get a quick drink here. Cool drink. There were a lot of people dressed up as Alice in Wonderland characters in the park yesterday. Really, JD? Awesome. I wish I was here for that. That would have made a fantastic live stream. Yep, Don Ho. Yes, Don Ho. Tiny bubbles in the wine. Good song. Good song from Don Ho. And now I need another drink. I need a cool drink. I'll find one. I'll find one. Let me rub George's nose here for good luck. They got a crowd. No, don't be sorry for sitting on Alice, Viking. I'm happy you sat with Alice. It's just kids climbing the statue. That's the only thing I don't like. Because I have seen some kids lose teeth on this statue here. So don't be sorry. You hung out with Alice. It's perfectly fine. You're an adult, Viking. You're an adult, so you're allowed to sit on the statue. But when you have kids climbing the statue, that's when it gets a little bit nervous. Because Alice is not meant to be climbed over. And also, I have seen some kids lose some teeth on the statue. So you climbed it as a kid, Walter? Hopefully you didn't lose any teeth, Walter. Good to see you, Douglas Patiglia, with a $10 super chat. Douglas, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. Yes, the surface is very slippery. It's bronze. It's bronze. I would be the Mad Hatter, Diana Lee. Still a kid at heart. Absolutely, Viking. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's continue on. Where should we go, guys? You guys want to do Belvedere Castle? Let me know. Okay, also, it's good to know. That's good to know, Walter. I know you don't care, but this is much better than what they're doing on the Disney Channel right now. I appreciate that, John. Yes, Disney Channel's a little old for nowadays. But aloha, aloha. Aloha, Douglas. You're drinking? That's good. Drink up, Mi-chan. Let me say hi to George really quick before we get out of here. You guys want to do Bethesda Terrace? You guys want to do Belvedere Castle? All right, Belvedere Castle it is. Let's just quickly say hi to George here. Rub his nose for good luck. We continue on. Yes, let's do Belvedere Castle. Yes, Mr. Belvedere had a castle, and we're going to it right now. Let's do it. I will stay hydrated, John. John, I know that where there's a vendor, so I'm going to go to where the vendor is and get me a cool drink. Good to see you, Gilbert. Yep, we're going to go to Belvedere Castle next, and then we'll make our way through Shakespeare Garden, Strawberry Fields, and then I think I have killed enough time by that point because we do have a performance we could go see today, but I'm not going to tell you about it until we get there. Walter, I just mentioned it. Yes, the Shakespeare Garden. Yes, right by Belvedere Castle. Good to see you, Nadine. Oh, a surprise. Yes, indeed. It wouldn't be a Dutch Miles live stream without a surprise. Pedro Diaz, good to see you. It's 103 degrees in Los Angeles, California today. Turn on the air conditioning. Turn on the air conditioning. Keep the live stream running. And I'll do my best to entertain you. I'll do all the walking for you today. I will do all the walking for you. Yeah, ice cream would be good on a day like today. There you go, crust in the mail. There you go, Walter, I think so. We're now going to make our way past the Loeb Boathouse and Mark's have to make our way up the East Drive here. Coming up next, we're going to see one of my favorite statues in the park. It's named Still Hunt. And hopefully we have a connection. I know we've been having an issue with the internet over there, so hopefully it maintains. So only get some ice cream, Nibble. Get some ice cream. It's hot over there. Get some ice cream. No, John, Connie Francis is not performing on the live stream today. Sorry about that. Shaved ice is delicious, Michan. I got to get me some shaved ice here in the live stream one of these days. Good afternoon, Cliff. Nana Ross was at the Minnesota State Fair last night? What? That's awesome. What is shaved ice? Shaved ice is a large block of ice that is shaved, that the top of it is shaved off with like a knife. And they put that into a cup. They put the ice shavings into a cup and then they put flavoring on it. Shaved ice. Jason, good to see you. How much is a ticket to Governor's Island? It's $3. Oh, how much is a ticket from the Governor's Island NYC ferry from Governor's Island to Sunset Park? That's $2.75. $2.75 for a ride on the NYC ferry. Absolutely, Cliff. Got to go up to Washington Heights, get me a shaved ice. Yes, that's perfect description, Michan. Perfect description of a shaved ice. Should we curtail non sequiturs? No, Neil, no. No, that's not a person who couldn't ride a bike. That's a person whose chain was too loose. John Stevenson, doing great. Oh, there you go, Jason. Awesome. $2.75 to go one stop on the NYC ferry, or as many stops on a single line on the NYC ferry. So from Governor's Island to Sunset Park, it's $2.75. One of my favorite statues in all of Central Park, hanging out right here. As old as the Brooklyn Bridge, presented to Central Park in 1884. Here is Still Hunt. I love this statue. Looking out over the main drive here. Pretty cool. Just hanging out. Just hanging out, you know. Still Hunt. And I always forget the artist who did that. Something I should memorize, but when I tell people about it on the tour, they usually don't care. So thus I don't remember the artist's name. Is that cool? Very scary at night, RoboJax. Very scary at night. Keeping an eye on things, as always, Sarah. Used to love climbing the rocks in Central Park as a kid. Well, guess what? There's a rock climbing tour you could take here in Central Park. There are a couple of personal trainers, who do tours of the park where they teach you how to use the park and turn it into a gym. Ah, there we go. So Still Hunt is the sculpture work of Edward Chemies, or Chemise. Edward Chemise. Thank you so much, Neil. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't remember his name. His name is truly too random. Oh my God, look at that dog. Oh my God, that's somebody's dog? Look at this dog. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a dog, everyone. That is a dog. Wow. That is a dog, boy. Holy cow. That is a dog if I ever saw one. Holy cow. I thought it was a person at first, and I'm like, wait, they look weird. Right? That's really a dog. Sitting down like a statue at the moment. Yeah, it's just very chill. That's a hippie dog? Maybe. Maybe a hippie dog. All right, time to get me a overpriced Gatorade here. Hopefully the Gatorade is still just $3. Let's see here. Hey man, can you get me a red Gatorade, please? Yes. Yes. Beautiful. How much I owe you?
400.
400.
Yeah, penny.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Dog is ready for Fashion Week, right? Yeah. So that was I just was given a tourist price. Normally Gatorade here in the park is $3. But in honor of Fashion Week and clueless tourists all around me, I paid $4. But I don't care, I'm thirsty. The guy has to make a living somehow, am I right? Yeah, it went up $1. Let me find a little spot. Drink my Gatorade, and then we'll continue on. I gotta do my best to stay in the shade because it's warm out here. Why is there a statue of King Jagiello of Poland in the middle of Central Park? Well, I'll tell you. This statue was originally commissioned for the 1939-1940 World's Fair out in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, Queens. And the second year that World's Fair was underway, Poland ceased to exist. Originally, the statue was supposed to go back to Warsaw, but since Poland ceased to exist, they temporarily put it here into Central Park. And then after World War II, they asked the government of Poland, you guys want your statue back? And they're like, nah, you guys can keep it. So that's why there's a statue of the King of Poland. Special Gatorade indeed there, Douglas. Let's hang out here. Enjoy the scene here for a moment. Yes, indeed, Mysterious. I'm just going to give up on Central Park Mysterious. You know, see, Mysterious clearly is very hilarious. You have all the comedy stylings of a nail on a chalkboard. Just because some stupid kid threw a snowball at me, and just because I was overcharged $1 for a Gatorade, does not mean I'm going to give up Central Park. But you should know that. Mysterious, you live stream, right? You create content, right? Or do you just leave stupid comments on people's videos? No, Sarah, they're not actually communists. They're socialists. But, no, this statue, it's pretty old. Just kidding, okay. I don't like those salty jokes. Those salty jokes are a little dumb. Yeah, I guess you should give up then. All right, killed about half of that Gatorade, which was delicious. Got to save the other half here. And coming up next, we're going to go up to, let's do it, Belvedere Castle. Now, I lead walking tours through this park here, so. Central Park is the worst idea to film. In what way, Septonic? What is the worst way? What's so bad about filming in Central Park? You got to be a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more defined than just saying that it's the worst idea to film. In what aspect is it the worst idea to film? Is it because there's a lot of people around? Is there too many historical objects? I've actually met supposedly. I use tour guide very loosely in this term. Tour guides who said there was too much to talk about Central Park. I mean, for a tour guide, and I think for live streaming and virtual tours, Central Park is one of the greatest spots to film, if you will. Thank you so much, Sally. It isn't easy, no, indeed. Central Park is a beautiful place to film, yes, indeed. I love looking at this park too, Easy Rider. Mish, 45. Happy summer. Happy Sunday. Hello, everybody. Good to see you there, Jim Wolf. Welcome. Making our way up to the second highest natural point here in Central Park, Vista Rock and Belvedere Castle. Mr. Belvedere had a castle? I think he did. Steamboat to China, never have before. So many beautiful things to see here, Darlene, absolutely. One of the best indeed, Chibe. One of the best indeed. As we walk along the turtle pond here. Oh my God, Dustin. I'm being followed. Oh no, I'm being followed. Dustin, you must be here, right, Dustin? Are you here? Following me? I can stay in Central Park for hours too, Nibble. The people who usually leave your following comments are people who are in their basements in a horrible suburban neighborhood that I will never want to die in. I did not show Cleopatra's Needle. We're not going up that far, Neil.
Running in the dark, it's
If I would have stayed on the east side, I would have encountered Cleopatra's Needle. Not today. Do they have real turtles? Yes, they do, Easy Rider. As I could confirm urban legend as urban fact, basically people beginning in like the 19-teens used to bring their turtles down here to Central Park when their enclosures got too big. And some of these turtles are really old. There's like a 90-year-old turtle, a couple of them here in the park. And some of them are quite large. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. I'm always being tracked. I have an iPhone, duh. Steve Jobs is tracking me from beyond the grave. And Jeff Bezos is waiting for me to make my next purchase. The iPhone enables that all. So hopefully, Easy Rider, I could show you some turtles. There's the drone over me, even though you're not supposed to fly drones here in Central Park. Yes, Vista Rock. And for you, Easy Rider, here's some turtles for you. Here's some turtles for Easy Rider. Here at the turtle pond. So turtles are not native to New York City or Manhattan Island. So like I said, as people had turtles in their enclosures, they brought them here to the park. And because the park is man-made and all the water features are filled up with New York City tap water, the turtles are able to live here year-round. But there's some turtles for Easy Rider. Right there. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Great Lawn. Before the Great Lawn was here, before the Great Lawn and Turtle Pond were here, this was the receiving reservoir for the Kirtland Aquifer system. And then beginning in the 1920s and 30s, they began turning this into the Great Lawn and Turtle Pond. When did the leaves begin to change here in New York City? Probably near the end of October, the beginning of November. Beautiful view indeed. Your friend used to rescue the turtles and release them when they were larger. There you go, Sarah. Pretty cool. Off to the right, off to the left-hand side, you have the Delacorte Theater where we have Shakespeare in the Park. You're more than welcome, Jim. Glad you're enjoying. The Great Lawn, where Pope John Paul II spoke to 500,000 people, where Simon and Garfunkel had their reunion, where Diana Ross performed in a thunderstorm, all right there in the Great Lawn. Oh, that's nice, Walter. $357 Magster. How many people does it take to maintain Central Park? Well, Central Park has, on average, around 300 horticulturists who work here year-round to maintain the park. It costs around $84 million a year to maintain Central Park, and about 95% of those funds comes through the Central Park Conservancy, through various fundraising, and also when you film movies here in the park, TV shows, there is a bit of a fee to get a section of the park closed off. But over 300 horticulturists maintain the park throughout the year. So I'll go through the Ramble here a little bit. Let's walk through the Ramble here. Let's ramble about the Ramble. I was thinking about doing Shakespeare Garden, but I think Shakespeare Garden might be a little too crowded right now. He was listening to the Simon & Garfunkel concert on the radio. The DJ said not to go because it was too crowded. Finally went anyway, just to make it to their last song. Now late in the evening makes me sad. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Walter. And that was a good concert. But I enjoyed Diana Ross just a little bit more because Diana Ross used a thunderstorm to her advantage. And then Diana was crazy enough to say, let's do this again tomorrow. And then over 1 million people showed up the next day. Central Park Conservancy, by the end of that weekend fiasco, was not very happy with Diana Ross. But Diana Ross did donate money to the park. Yeah, Neil, I don't think so. Yeah, Neil, I think Olmsted and Vox would have a heart attack about what the Ramble is kind of used for, kind of turned into. But I'll recreate what happened in Action Kid's video when he walked through the Ramble here in the middle of the night, which again I don't recommend doing. I don't care how bright of a flashlight you have. Don't come through the Ramble here in the middle of the night because somebody will scream at you and say, "Shut the fucking flashlight off." That was my best part of his whole video. Have ever been to the Bayard Cutting Arboretum in Oakdale, Long Island? No, I have not, Jim. No, I have not. Oh, you saw that video a few years ago? Wasn't that funny? How long would it take to walk the whole park? Well, Easy Rider, Central Park has 58 miles of pedestrian pathways. From what I've heard, you could probably walk all the pathways here in the park in about 10 to 15 hours. Good to see you, Mark, out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, S Fields, you know, it was a fun video. Really officially rambling through the Ramble here. Really have no... I have a general idea where I want to end up, but I really don't know where I'm going. You having a lot of fun today? Awesome. Look at this nice little hidden oasis here. It's pretty nice. All right, so now we're going to come back out to the West Drive now. Our next stop is going to be Strawberry Fields. No zombie raccoons yet. I'll definitely would like to live stream zombie raccoons, but no zombie raccoons as of yet. Jim, you're enjoying the live stream? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a fun time showing you this. I love doing Central Park because after all I do work in here. So getting my brain ready to do I am scheduled to do a walking tour here in the park later on this week. I haven't seen any crazy squirrels yet. I'll keep an eye out for them. So now we're on the West Drive. I'm just at around 75th Street, 77th Street right now. And coming up next will be the Imagine Mosaic. Oh, that's nice, Walter. Thanks for cleaning out the Ramble. Now the Central Park Conservancy keeps this park looking fabulous. Thank you so much, S-Field. As long as they're entertaining. The Twin Towers are the San Remo apartments designed by Emery Roth in 1930. Just peeking through the trees right over there. Where is Balto? Vile Hoggets. We already saw Balto already. Balto is at around 67th Street around, and the east side of the park. Just north of the Children's Zoo on the east side of the park, 5th Avenue. Can we stop at the Robert Halls on 77th? John, I don't think we're going to go there today. But if we're nearby, I'll stop by. Great to see you, Rolo. Welcome. Olmsted and Vox did an amazing job. Yes, indeed. They knew the park, they knew the city will grow up around the park. Now that is not to say they were not people. Yeah, see, 76th Street we're at right now on the west side of the park. Long comment here. When is the New York City Marathon? The first Sunday in November. Good to see you, Joe. Joe, you don't have money to support my channel, but just glad that you could bring us some New York for people who can't make it to New York. Awesome. Joe, I'm glad you enjoy. Good to see you, Basimi Ramperstab. Welcome. Sorry I mispronounced your name. Is that Trinidadian or Tobago? I saw a flag. So no need to support me monetarily. All you got to do if you want to support the live stream is give it a thumbs up. It means a lot in the YouTube algorithm to give a video a thumbs up. There's a Shakespeare. Yes, it does, Neil. Everything in Shakespeare Garden references a plant that was referenced in one of his plays. Trinidad and Tobago, awesome. No, Christopher. No, Christopher, this is also my office. This is my uptown office. Brooklyn Bridge is my downtown office. Central Park is my uptown office, my midtown office. Trinidadian, good to see you out there in Trinidad. Indian King 25, shout out to Trinidad. Be whining and grinding. As the dogs get a barking. Bienvenidos, Mexico. Jesus. Bienvenidos, Jesus. I would not even go to the bathroom in Times Square. How about that? I would not even go to the bathroom in Times Square. Times Square is where I pick up a paycheck, get in, get out. That is it. Weather's pretty nice here, Indian King, but it's warm. It's 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's pretty humid, about 70% humidity, so it's pretty warm. But not like crazy warm, but we're like right on the edge where my live stream equipment doesn't like the temperature, so. Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to Trinidad and Tobago. All right, we cross the drive here. Of course, wait for the light when we cross the drive. Ooh. Oh boy. Tourist lost something from her city bike. When do the leaves start changing color? By the end of October, beginning of November. Do cyclists hit many people walking? Sometimes they do, Vile Haggis. Sometimes they do. I have done a birding tour of the park, Rick. They're a lot of fun, but I'm not like a hardcore bird watcher. But birding tours are the best in the springtime when all the migratory birds pass through the park. So springtime is usually the best time to go bird watching here in the park. There are a couple of really good books also about bird watching. It's 3:33 there. I think it's 3:33 here in New York. I know, before we know, we're going to have no snow yet? Yeah. There's no snow yet? They'll be saying no snow in October, when we don't get snow. We usually get our first snow just after Thanksgiving. So that's November going into December. We have a good chance of getting our first snow. That is not to say that we haven't had snow earlier, though. You know, one of my biggest memories from Hurricane Sandy hits October 25th, 2012. And 2 weeks after Hurricane Sandy hit, the week before Hurricane Sandy hit, we were well in the 80s in Fahrenheit. After Hurricane Sandy, 2 weeks after Hurricane Sandy, we had snow. Well, if you like the tour, you're here with me through the power of the internet. Hey, remember that, John Lore? Wasn't that crazy? It was like 80 degrees. 2 weeks later, snow. No, it snowed in November about a year or two ago. Trees are coming down with the snow. I think they are. Ah, there you go, Gilbert. Yes, it is. It's very rare for it to snow on Thanksgiving Day parade. An Easy Rider with a $5 super chat. Easy Rider, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated. Hot air don't even turn off in LA. 104 in LA. Please turn on that air conditioning. I hope it works. Let's get into Strawberry Fields. And let's say hello to the Imagine Mosaic. The Imagine Mosaic, a gift from the city of Naples, Italy to the city of New York. A simple black and white tiled mosaic that says Imagine on it. The black and white tiles are made from clay from Mount Vesuvius at Pompeii. Here it comes, folks.
If you like what you hear, consider dropping $1 in the guitar case. We do appreciate it. You had me until 4 o'clock. There are places I remember.
Oh my God. Conga line of tourists coming in and out today. Everything's coming back. We're back to regular times. Okay. So what time is it? Is it 3:35, everyone? It's 35 minutes past the hour. And yes, I am live streaming. I heard you before, okay?
Me too. I want to stop about an hour ago.
Oh, awesome. All the time. I got people talking to me all the time. Yeah, I'm a professional live streamer. Sorry. Thank you so much for the time check. 3:37. Let's do it, guys. All right, guys. Perfect time. 3:37. We have a performance to catch. So let's do it. We have a performance to catch. Yes, I'm being followed, yes. Being followed by a guy with a bright orange hat. So here's the Dakota Apartments, the Dakota, just like the Brooklyn Bridge. Completed in 1884. It was literally the only thing up here in the Upper West Side when it was completed. I was being mildly annoyed there. It's all right. John Yoko's apartment is right here at the black railing on the corner closest to us. Between 1973 and 1977, John Lennon and Yoko Ono bought the two neighboring apartments in Dakota. Basically, on each floor, there are 4 apartments. And John and Yoko bought the 2 apartments on this side and then the other apartment on that side. So they have 3 apartments on the 8th floor, thus creating a 40-room apartment. Have I ever done a Men in Black tour? No, I do not, Leo. I do not do a Men in Black tour. I do show you landmarks shown in the movie Men in Black, but I do not do a Men in Black tour per se. I tend to do general history tours of New York City. My specialties are Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, and of course Coney Island. They almost have the whole floor, Deborah. They have 3/4 of the floor. So each apartment, each floor has 4 apartments. They bought 3 of the 4 apartments on the 8th floor. Your only neighbor would have been Roberta Flack on the 8th floor. Yeah, Walter, it is a landmark structure, so they have cleaned this quite a bit recently. So it looks like as it did way back in 1884. But here is where John Lennon was assassinated, literally right here. He was shot pretty much right here on the sidewalk, and then he collapses right there in the portal to the building. I'm not sure, Deborah. I do know that Maury Povich and Connie Chung used to live here in the Dakota. I think they still do live in the Dakota. Jose Ferrer, Roberta Flack, Charles Henry Ford, Julie Garland, Julie Holliday, Steve Gutenberg. Julie Holliday, just to name a few, who used to live in Leonard Bernstein used to live in the Dakota. Nope, not Lawrence Welk. Mayfair Tower. Is this the Mayfair Tower right here? Who lives in the Mayfair Tower there, Walter? I don't know who lives in the Mayfair Towers. But no, Lawrence Welk did not live in the Dakota. Maury is never the father. NJ785. Good 8785. Good to see you there, NJ. Maury is never the father. Oh, okay. Just remember the street as a kid. Okay, awesome. Mario. Good to see you, Mario. Welcome. Making our way over to Columbus Avenue right now. Your Oma lived in a hotel, the Alcott here. Nice. I think the Alcott's still around. Long comment here. Good to see you, Giuseppe. I'm an invalid. I'm an invalid and have big problems walking, and my walks Central Park is wonderful. Hope to someday. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm glad I'm able to help you there, Giuseppe. Good to see you, Duja. We're making our way over to Columbus Avenue. Let's make our way over to Columbus Avenue. Oh, really, Walter? It's a condo now? Wow, Walter used to live right here by the Dakota. That's pretty cool. All right, we're here at Columbus. We're going to hang the right-hand turn on the Columbus Bridge. We're going to Columbus between 73rd and 74th Street. Yep, Boris Karloff lived in Dakota. That I do know. That was it, the Hermitage. You're at the Hermitage. Awesome. Look at this, everyone. Open Streets program here on Columbus Avenue. It is wide open. Good to see you, Eric. Welcome. All right, give me a time check, everyone. How much time do we have? Our performance is at 4 o'clock. Try to be a good guy, Jim. Oh, the Meatles are here. Oh my God, the Meatles are here. Are they gonna play? Oh my God, we got the Meatles here. Okay, we got the Meatles are here. They're a friend of the channel. We had to come back. 3:43. Okay, awesome. 17 minutes. No, Marcel Marceau is not performing, John. Like the Chelsea Hotel of the Upper West Side. No, Chelsea Hotel is on 23rd Street. And that is in Chelsea. And that's our band. Yeah, I know, John. You follow the Meatles on Facebook? Pretty cool. Oh my God, I-4 Nicholas. Yes, we'll be going back to see the turkeys very soon. Stay tuned. We love the Meatles here. Yes, indeed. It's a nice little closed street they got going on here. It's pretty cool. Oh, this driver here, I think, just realized that it's not. Oh, he's picking up something. Picking up some people here. All right. Oh, absolutely, Deborah. There you go. Let's see what's cooking over here. Ooh, I think they're getting ready. Let's see if we can get ourselves a seat and watch this. Oh, yeah.
Somebody's dressed on Columbus Avenue, I think so.
What's going on here?
Columbus Avenue, I think so.
What's going on here? Circus Amok is here. Yay.
Connie, I want
Yay.
I want you to move so that you're
Remember that song, Deb? Old times, Deb, like olden times. I'm gonna get the copyright, I don't care. If you've never seen Circus Amok, it's a little weird. But I heard there was a show happening here at 4 o'clock. So I was like, you know what? Let's go see Circus Amok here. Remember the Pioneer was first to put up the beige facade. Oh, wow. But right now we're on 74th and Columbus Avenue. That beat sounds familiar. Well, Indian King, they use it in a lot of ads now. We're going to totally break copyright. Don't care. Louise Poppy, Kia ora, Louise. Everyone follow Louise Poppy. Great live streamer from New Zealand. Happy Monday there.
15 minutes before showtime, but Programs, programs, programs.
Did everyone follow Louise Poppy? How you doing, Louise? Hope you're doing great. Okay, since we have 15...
Is that you with the red hat? Are you selling programs?
Yeah.
Programs for sale. Give us a dime, give us $1. We'll be hitting you up later, so you can take it easy. But find out who's
Good
who.
to see you,
find
William.
out what's
Out
going
there
on
in the
with
Bronx.
circus. Get the programs for sale, programs.
Okay, we got 15 minutes to kill, so let's wander around here a little bit. Here on Columbus Avenue here.
Hello. Check.
And we'll be back here to experience Circus Amok in a moment here. Let me know when we're getting close to 4 o'clock, guys. And we'll come back.
There's going to be a performance here.
You could only afford an amateur gram. There you go, Walter. Oh, this guy here is playing music down here. Let's enjoy this. 11 minutes. All right, awesome. Let's listen to this guy play his jazz playing. Oh, the Beatles are playing some jazz over here. Let's enjoy a couple of songs. And I did not know the Beatles played jazz also. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be there forever. Yeah. I don't know where to go now. Ooh, there's take 5 indeed. Yeah, it's take 5. Somebody's Jenga fell. Oh no. Pretty chill scene out here on Columbus Avenue, I have to say. One of the organizers of the open street seems to have told them that they have to break down right now, so I'm going to get away from that conversation. Good luck to the Beatles. I hope to see you guys before I leave here today. But I'm going to let them talk it out with one of the event organizers here. I think they were giving the impression that they were supposed to be able to play here for another hour or so. Now you want falafel? Is there a good falafel place around here? Where's the falafel? Where is the falafel? There's coffee. There's plenty of coffee places around here. Thing on the east side of the street, so over here. Harvest Kitchen, Zucker's Classic Sandwiches, Stab Yolks. Classic Indian cuisine. How long was I stuck on the Ed train? Ed Reed, you should watch the video. The answer is in the video, Ed. The answer is in the video. I think it was a reddish color, only for a second. It's only for a second there? Okay, awesome. I'll be on the lookout for it. No, I'm not going to eat right now, Indian King. I'm good with food.
For our second show, it's not too late to call your friends, your family, teachers, people in your bowling league. Get all to roll on out to Circus Amok.
Oh boy. Have you guys ever seen Circus Amok before, guys? You guys are in for a bit of a treat. Thank you so much, S. Fields. I think we're going to hang out now and take this in. If you've never seen Circus Amok, oh boy. I got water, Indian King. I'm good. I am good. We have tripled the crowd that's here in person. Hit that like button, everyone. Eva's on 8th Street. Nice. I like that old school barber shop behind the band over there.
Environment. There's been a request for this played slow.
Took that prop out. I should wear a hat like that too, S. Fields. Hit that like button if you like this interesting content. Circus Amok is about to take over Columbus Avenue in a few moments, so stay tuned. Good to see you, John M. out there in London. Sounds like Arabianish. That's indeed. It's Arabian by way of Williamsburg. That's right, Walter.
Teaches us that within the malady, within the problem is the cure. That's right, we are all part of the problem, so we're all part of the solution. A tarantella that teaches us that no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
Dance around in your living room, please. For me. Let's try to get a program here. See what the hell we're gonna see. I try, RoboChex, I try.
Have one more song, 5 more minutes before the show begins. Let the people on the C train find their way here. Circus, circus, circus. All alive, all real, all happening in the center room. We might be out there doing music from their program.
See you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania.
Gonna start out and play, hurry, hurry, the 2 beats are going fast.
Walter, Louise Poppy is streaming here on YouTube. See you, CM. Welcome. If you've never seen Circus Amok, you're in for a treat.
Circus royalty in the house.
Anybody, please feel free to put Louise Poppy's channel in the chat. So Walter can find Louise. There you go. Thank you so much, S. Fields. Everyone follow Louise Poppy. The link is in the chat. Follow Louise Poppy, a great live streamer out there in New Zealand. Happy Monday, Louise.
It's coming. It's about to happen. Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, CB Earthday.
Are you ready for
Hey! Austin City Limits, good to see you.
aside and get yourself prepared because it's about to happen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you? Oh my God! I put my pants ready. I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait! Are you ready? Good, because it's time. It's time. It's yeah for Circus is everybody today? Oh, you look good. You look fabulous. We're so delighted you came out. We're so delighted the cloud's given us a little cover. I'm so delighted to see so many. I'm so delighted that I'm still breathing after just running around for a couple of minutes. Lord have mercy, and yes, I don't fit my old dresses. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're good? But I mean, are you fabulous? A little suspension of disbelief on that, okay? Are you fabulous? I can't hear you. Are you fabulous? I feel you, but wait a minute. I'm vibing something. I'm vibing during the pandemic. My ESP business worked it a little bit. But did you shut the window before you came out to the casino? It might rain? No, not that. Okay. Did you turn off the stove before you left the house? Is your house on fire? Did your mother love you? Has your lover left you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the rest of us, these problems, they are small. You know, once again, suspension of disbelief. Why? I'll tell you why. The reason these problems, they are small is because today is the day. I'm tripping over my skirt. That the circus comes to town! Right here, right now. Get it free. A little floor for your thoughts, my boy. Hurry, hurry. It's all alive, it's all here. It's all happening to your ring. You scratch mine, and I'll scratch yours.
What?
You gotta see it to believe it. It's all. We're for real, baby. We're Circus Amok. Circus Amok.
Yay!
When circumstances really irk us. Our funds are cut, so what? We're the baddest show in town. We're seeing monsters in the night. And on the news it's Giuliani, we're right. Prepare for a gnarly, nasty struggle. We have rights, we can fight. All the circus is in town.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a show here. We're just talking to Fur. Is this Circus Amok? What are you doing here?
We need work. We need a job.
Okay, but I'm in the middle of a show. Find me another time, darling.
Well, no, this is the time we've run all the way. We escaped from Florida. We've been running the whole time.
You escaped from Florida?
Yeah, our legs are tired, but our butts look great.
They do, don't they? What do you mean you escaped from Florida? I'm in the middle of a show.
Well, you heard about the don't say gay?
Don't say gay, don't say gay, don't say gay, 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 gay.
Well, that's hard for us.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause-
gay.
And I'm gay, and we're together, and we have a daughter, a trans daughter,
She's probably gay.
and I'm a member of the gay notary. And
And I'm gay notary.
Yes.
Great, and I'm the president of the queer softball league.
I'm a part of the queer underwater basket weaving.
And I'm in the queer postal stamp collector society. And
Do we have any of those out
queer
there?
humane society. And
Queer fit.
I like
That's
to
okay,
like
queer.
forward queer people.
Yes, good. I'm glad you got out of there.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
But so what? Well, so then we gave our daughter, we gave her this Laverne Cox Barbie doll, and they accused us of being groomers. What does that even mean? Of course we're gonna brush her hair.
So that's not what that means. They just don't want us to affirm our daughter's gender in Florida.
Crazy.
So they kicked her
Your
out
nice
of
matching
school.
shirt.
They kicked her out of school. And so we ran right down to the public library because we like to go to the public library. Right?
Yes.
We're looking for books that might make us feel better. We looked for
Yes.
Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass.
And they burned that.
Yeah, they were looking for little James Baldwin, maybe, little Giovanni's Room.
And they burned that.
Yeah, for our daughter, we were looking for the one about the penguins. Tango has two daddies.
And they
Two penguin daddies?
yeah, they tore that one up.
How else
No
would you
penguin
know
affirmation in Florida, I'm telling you. All right, so
We need a job.
you
We
need
need
to
to support our
what do
daughter.
you do? You just ramble? You just interrupt and ramble? What do you do?
No, we perform.
What do you do?
We have an act.
We have an act.
You have an act?
Yes.
This is like a dance act, a swimming act?
We're
synchronized
the
swimming?
dangling Chads.
That's right. I'm Chad.
And I'm dangling.
All right. Well, people of the circus audience, should we give them an opportunity? Do we want to see
Yeah!
All right. Let's give them the Betty Page. Let's see what they do with the Betty Page.
Good, clean fun indeed, Louise.
369, the boost drank wine, the monkey drank espresso on the streetcar line.
Go bang.
The monkey got soaked, yeah, they all rode to Jersey in a little rowboat. Clap your hands! Clap them with your partner when the done start again. Clap, 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 clap. Clap your hands, clap them with your partner when you done start again. My mother told me she would buy me a cardboard donkey. My teacher told her I ain't a folder. Now she won't buy me a cardboard donkey. Drum roll! Now we present to you those nutty Circus Amok clowns in We Spin Around in the Night and are concerned by fire!
Good to see you, Brooklyn Bella. Oh.
The ranger's hat and shovel and a pair of dungarees. You will find him in the forest, always sniffing at the breeze. People stop and pay attention when he tells them to beware, 'cause everybody knows that he's the fire-preventing bear. Smokey the bear, Smokey the bear, growling and a-growling and a-sniffing in the air. He can find a fire before it starts to flame. That's why they call him Smokey, yes, that's how he rides.
Привет, привет.
Hello, excuse me.
This is no animals in the circus anymore. What are you doing here?
Hi, we just flew in from New Mexico, and our rings, they feel like potato chips or something. Well, you see,
sorry.
we're fleeing the horrible forest fires. And we had an uncle who knew a guy who used to work for you, and we need a job, and we were wondering, are you still hiring birds?
Well, I wasn't really planning on hiring birds.
Oh, why not?
But you got kicked out because of fires and climate change. You're here. Uncle, we did used to work with the uncle of these birds.
I know, but we had a paper mache incident, you know.
Should we let the birds give us a little audition? Let me see if we have the music. What do you need? The minuetto. And I think you're prepared with the little flute. Oh. The BJ's are on minuet. All right. I think they're not too expensive to feed. We'll keep them. And now, we bring to the stage one more time the juggler you've grown to know and love. Please put your hands together for the extraordinary FOR. She brings you one, and then she'll bring you seven. Seven balls. Drum roll, please, on the 7 balls. Right here in New York City! World-renowned juggler extraordinaire.
In memoriam, Urvashi Bade.
She made, the great feminist lesbian activist, died of cancer on May 14, 2022. She started the Creating Change Conference,
an annual activist gathering and training ground for young LGBTQ organizers.
She started LPAC, the first lesbian political action committee.
She started a think tank called Justice Work.
Started the Dollars for Donors Network, the first LGBTQ anti-poverty action network.
LGBT HIV anti-criminal justice working group.
Was on the board of the ACLU. On the board of Planned Parenthood.
Worked at the Ford Foundation.
Worked at the Arcus Foundation. Co-founded the American LGBTQ Museum of History and Culture.
Pragmatic.
Liberation, not just equality.
She said, incorporating queer people into the heteronormative mainstream culture is not the same as achieving liberation.
We need fundamental social change, not simply tolerance. My understanding of liberation came from working in movements against colonial occupation and white supremacy.
We call for the end of the world as we know it. We call for the end of racism and sexism and bigotry as we know it. We call for the end of discrimination and homophobia as we know it. We call for the world as we have yet to know it, and we will not be denied.
In September, they swim in their own genetic pool. For some, it's just a way of life. Let's have a big, gigantic, huge, and wonderful Circus Amok welcome for the juggling fraternity! I'll take that stand. Hello, we are the Fratellis. Thank you so much. My name is Nello, Mr. Nello Fratelli. And this is my sister, Francesca Fratelli. We're so happy to be here today as guests of the famous Circus Amok, aren't they fabulous? Well, I do have some jokes to tell and some stories to entertain you with, but the rain might come, shan't it or shall it, I don't know, but why did the hot dog vendor cross the road? Yes, to get to the no. What did the hot dog vendor, what did the monk to be put a say to the hot dog vendor? I had a concussion 6 months ago, leave me alone. Jokes were the first thing to go. And so, we will now proceed on for a little bit more juggling. And what we intend to do is run back and forth at the speed of fast. And after that, we will be back to back, passing clubs from one to the other, neither able to see each other, or feel each other, or hear each other. Smell.
Only by smell will we make it start.
And put your life at risk, don't you think?
Uh-oh.
So at this point, we will get someone from the audience to join us as we work with our rock hard juggling clubs.
Beautiful young woman. I see lots of gorgeous people out here. I need just the right one.
An innocent.
You! You're the one behind you. You're cute too, darling. The one behind you. Another booby prize. Give me this hand.
Good to see you, Joe, out there in Harrisburg.
Come to the stage a minute. What's your name? Pam. That's right.
Please give a round of applause for Pam.
Pam.
Welcome, welcome. Are you nervous? Well, I just asked Pam because you're shaking. Almost like comedy. Where are you from, Pam?
Indiana.
Sorry?
Indiana.
I heard you the first time, but sorry you're from Indiana.
Now,
What I want you to do is have you ever done anything like this before? Exposed yourself in front of a crowd?
okay, what I want you to do is relax, take a breath. And maybe just give a little posture. Yes, good. Maybe a little bit to the side. Oh, good, Pam. And now smile, darling. Smile. Don't be so dour. Come. Pam, help us out in the act. Good. Now, good. Now, here, stay. Smile. Attitude. But what we're going to do is we're going to take... You can love her. You're going to take this cigarillo, and I am going to put it in your mouth. And at that time, my sister and I will pass clubs in front of your face like this at approximately 337.2 miles per hour. And on the fifth throw, knock the cigarillo out of the mouth. Are you ready? Before we embark, wave to your boyfriend. Hello, boyfriend. I'm on the stage. I'm a star. No boyfriend. Oh, Pam doesn't have a boyfriend. That's not going to last long, is it, darling? I can see them lining up at the stage door right now. Okay, very good. Open up. I want to stick it in. Pam, open your mouth. I'd like to stick the cigarette in. Pam, do I need to get someone else from the audience? Pam, here we go. Good, okay, good. Nice, now here we go. All right, I think I'll go on this side. We're going to do 5 throws, and then on the fifth one, we'll knock the cigarette out and you will applause roundly. Applauding roundly. Pam. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hit me in the face. I hit you in the nose. Let me see the nose test. Let me see your little pretty nose. We have the medics who are most I'm in the middle of the show. Could you just come over here and rest?
Stop touching me. I came all the way here from Indiana with 18 people on a bus to get abortions. We were just looking for a little bit of fun at the circus today. And then you gotta throw all
I do music.
Put your hands on
Oh,
it.
man, this is too much. I can't get rid of
Oh, and it's raining right now.
Oh, we're going to see if we can wait it out. Thank you.
We made it. Sanctuary in the streets of New York City.
And we have a job with Circus Amok.
Circus Amok, this is a real dream come true.
Yes, we can be here, be queer,
Be queer and fabulous and whoever we are.
go wherever we want. Go to the Cock. We could go to the Cock.
Yeah, we could take our drag queen story hour.
Do you think we could go to the Rambles? I need a little fresh share.
Rambles.
They're right over there. Great idea.
Yes. I love New York City.
Yes. Safe place. So glad we're here.
Safe? You think it's safe? Hello? It's raining in the middle of our show. We got the gentrification. We're on an island here. The seas are rising.
Seas are rising, the water, the sharks.
The sharks, the gerrymandering.
The messed up
The
primary.
gerrymandering. The rents.
We got a cop for a mayor.
And we got a cop for a mayor. So yes, but no, but yes, but no. And that brings us to our final act, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the rest of us. That is the Circus Amok audience suggestion revolutionary tactic on the board extravaganza. Are you ready? In this number, we want to know our final number. What you guys are doing. What you guys are up to. Who you're working with. What are you reading? What are you doing to relax? Got any great activist groups you're working with? Let's get our scribe out here. And then our incredible chorus of dancers with plants. Dancers with plants and come, as I like. Think for a minute while I change my clothes. The Louisiana Trans Oral History Project.
Cooperation Jackson. He's accepting a lot of donations now. Cooperation Jackson.
Rise and resist. She'll never catch up with us.
Community Bridges.
Community bridges?
Community Bridge.
Community bridges, right past you. The National Domestic Workers Alliance. The Act Up Oral History Project. The Act Up Oral History Project.
Little Mozart Foundation, music for underserved community.
The Little Mozart Foundation, music for underserved community.
Thank God for abortion.
Thank God for abortion! Keep it going! Got one here. I'll come back to you. Planned Parenthood. Thank God for abortion. Jews for racial and economic justice. Just go for the Jason. I know we're getting behind. The New York City Anti-Violence Project. Coming around to the other side. What else do we have? We got a hot crowd. The Lightning Boy Foundation, empowering indigenous youth. Lightning. Anybody else? The Committee to Protect Journalists. And the fans are out. We're getting home. We're almost home. What else do we got? You got New York City public teachers, support your teachers. Get your phones out. You're allowed to get your phones out now. Take a picture and get in touch with these people. performing for you now. As you know, a show like this is a big old baby to take around. And right now you are being surrounded by glamorous circus performers. And put a little something, put a lot in the hat. I mean, take it from
Thank you, sir.
Put them in your pocket and put everything else in the hat. Help keep theater free. You're watching Circus Amok. Yes, we take Venmo.
They take Venmo.
Yes, no praise to the nation state, except for, of course, that one donation.
All right. Give me some. Go in your Venmo. It's beginning to rain. Let me start making my way over to the train. But good to see you, Mo. Good to see you there, Jason Francis. Wasn't that fun? I try to bring you guys unique and off the radar events. And I think today was a success. We walked around Central Park and we got to experience Circus Amok in the middle of Columbus Avenue. Unbelievable. You missed the fun, Mo. Sorry. I have only been on live stream for the last 2 hours and 46 minutes. But this rain is getting close, so I got to find somewhere where I could break down and run to the train. RoboJax with a £5 super chat. RoboJax, thank you so much for joining today's £5 club out there in London. Much appreciated there, RoboJax. Thanks for joining the big £5 club. Big old £5 fish. Come on, ladies, come on, ladies. 5 pound fish. Gotta have to watch the replay there, Mo. Gotta have to watch the replay. Let's see here. I'm like right on the verge of whether it's gonna rain or not. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stay on. Let's stay on for as long as we can until it rains. We're gonna press our luck today. We're gonna press our luck. So we're not done just yet. Because I don't want to take the subway home. I want to take an express bus home. And the way to take the express bus home is I got to walk over to 5th Avenue. So here we are. We're at 72nd Street. Let's walk back down towards Dakota here. And then we'll walk through the park. And we'll make our way back over to 5th Avenue. We'll bid a fond adieu to Columbus Avenue. Let's make our way over to 5th. That was great entertainment. That was freaking awesome. Veronica Lynn, you're more than welcome. More than welcome, everybody. We're not done yet. We got to walk over to my express bus. So let's do it. I got a long way home, and I don't want to take the subway. I'd rather take an expensive $6.75 bus. So let's do it. Oh, it's in your area, Jason? Awesome. Yeah, take an umbrella. If you're going out, I think we're coming into the window of rain here. You need more Circus Amok in your life. Check out Circus Amok stuff. I think they're on Facebook. And I'm definitely giving them a donation. Take a rickshaw to Coney. That would only cost me $800. Let's do it. Let's start walking back towards my express bus, which is over on 5th Avenue. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take the main drives across Central Park and make our way back over to 5th. Exactly. More Circus Amok, less corporate circus. Yes, indeed. I have to agree with you on that one. But I have to admit that some people did not like the part when we were talking about trans children. Some parents seem to have left in a hurry. There you go. There's Circus Amok's Facebook page. Thank you so much, Neil. Everyone follow Circus Amok's page. But they're going to be on the Lower East Side next weekend as the summer winds down here in New York. The main drive is spectacular there, Jim. Good to see you, Ali out there in Algeria. Welcome. Time for me to start making my way back back home. So let's do it. Got to pass by the Dakota right now again. And one more dip into Central Park. Yeah, it's very iffy there, Neil. Yeah, I think that was appropriate. I don't think they were inappropriate, but some parents did. it was a little interesting, but that's the good thing about Circus Amok, is that they're bringing awareness to these topics. Yeah, always a lot of scaffolding around 72nd Street there, Walter. It's New York. There's always scaffolding up and around. And let's make our way back to Central Park. And we're going to work our way back over to 5th Avenue now. Make our way back over to 5th. And then after that, that is it. I am done. Tomorrow we're going to do most likely do a inside live stream tomorrow, because tomorrow's weather is not looking the best. That's right, we definitely need more education on it. Well said there, S. Fields. Well said. Let's make our way back into the park, because I don't know how much time I have with this rain. Look at the beautiful Dakota. 1884, literally the first building here in the Upper West Side. Let's get back into the park. Inside truck sim. I think we're going to do a flight sim tomorrow, Nebul, and I'll tell you why. I updated the flight sim yesterday, and I have a photorealistic update for the great state of Florida, and it looks insane. It looks incredibly real. So I think we're going to take that for a test drive tomorrow. Good to see you, Free to Laugh Now. Welcome. We're now going to begin making our way back towards 5th Avenue. Yeah, it's a photorealistic update, Nebul. It looks insane. So I think tomorrow we're going to recreate that flight we did a year ago, where we flew from New York to the abandoned airport inside Walt Disney World. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. So tomorrow you're all going to get a 5-hour live stream from me. Tomorrow you all get a 5-hour live stream. Flying the plane down to Florida. Remember that one, Nibble? We lost an engine and everything. When we do it tomorrow, we'll have real weather. So that's going to be interesting. Good to see you, Lena. Welcome. One last walk through the park here before we make our way over to 5th Avenue. And that's where I'm going to hop on my express bus and head on home. But Circus Amok never disappoints.
Most of them close by.
Good to see you there, Miss Cecilia. Happy Saturday, or happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes, 5th Avenue for the Easter Parade. Yes, and I'm once again, Neil, yes indeed, I am not live streaming the West Indian Day Parade over on Eastern Parkway tomorrow for now 2 reasons. The main reason, of course, is when you get 2 million people, if not more, together in a tight area, you tend to lose the cell network. So that is the first reason why I'm not live streaming the West Indian Day Parade, is because the signal, and 2, the other reason is because it's going to rain tomorrow, and it's not fun to live stream in the rain. Am I right, people? Even though I do have what I like to call throwaway gimbal that I'm going to be updating for the snow as they come down toward France. What? He's training. Who yelled? A guy. Mr. Guy yelled. Nibble. Mr. Guy yelled. I don't know everyone's name. I do know a lot of facts about New York City, but I don't know everyone's name. This is not like Cheers, where everyone knows your name. Ooh, that cyclist almost took out 2 people. All right, fantastic. Being reminded how much I hate doing a bicycle tour in the afternoon. The one tour I do not do anymore. Yeah, they're doing a Tour de France in Central Park. Is that Lance Armstrong?
Is that Lance Armstrong? I think that's Lance Armstrong, honey. Honey, I think we just saw Lance Armstrong in Central Park. He was riding his bike around and he was playing Pokemon Go. I think we saw Lance Armstrong. Honey, I think we saw Lance Armstrong.
The Vuelta has been very interesting this year, Sarah. Yes, the Vuelta a España has been insane, to say the least. I think Vuelta a España is in competition for some of the worst tracked. I mean, like the courses that they have for Vuelta are just as insane as the ones that they had for the Giro d'Italia. Just like really dangerous courses. So good to see you, Micah Shepard, out there in Savannah, Georgia. Welcome. The one city I would live in other than New York, Savannah, Georgia. What is the name of the building that was at the wedding yesterday? I don't know the name of that building. It's just a warehouse, just the Red Hook warehouses. I know that the buildings date back to 1871, 1875 around. And that's all I know. The building that they used that wedding for, that was where the Brooklyn Real World was filmed. That's where the Brooklyn Real World kids lived. And but I don't know the name of the building. It doesn't have a name like the tobacco warehouses or Empire stores like the other warehouses do up in Dumbo. You saw Bernardino and Laurent Fignon? Yeah.
Honey, I think we saw Bernardino. Honey, I think we saw Bernardino in Central Park. He was riding his bike around really fast.
Salam, salam, merhaba. Salam. We make our way through the park. Back through Central Park. Got to make my way back to my express bus. Is a 3-hour live stream enough for y'all? Probably not. But I think that's what we're going to end up at today. A little over 3 hours. But we got the rollerblade guys over there DJing. That's pretty nice. Ah, the Liberty warehouses. There you go. That sounds correct because it looks out onto the real world. I mean, it looks out onto the Statue of Liberty. There you go, Pier 41, 204 Van Dyke Street. The Liberty warehouses. Got to look into it for an event. Nice. It's a lovely event. It's a lovely venue because it looks right out onto the statue. And that area of Red Hook is pretty nice. Pretty chill, to say the least. But the Liberty warehouses, I didn't know they were called the Liberty warehouses. So now I know. Well, let's make our way back over to Fifth Avenue. It's time to head home. I should have went to the damn beach today, you know that? I thought it was going to be cloudier than this. I thought the rain was going to come a little bit earlier. Should have went to the damn beach, but if I would have went to the beach, we would have not seen Circus Amok. Azan, hello, welcome. Let's walk down the mall one last time. Then we're going to join that Central Drive again and make our way down towards 5th. Life is a beach, Neil. The hexagon pavers make you feel like home? Absolutely. It's a New York tradition to have these hexagonal paving stones here. How long's the express bus ride home? A little over an hour. Tell you one thing, the park is alive today. A lot of jumping around up here in the park today. Yeah, maybe Circus Amok too. As we walk south down the only straight pathway in all of Central Park, in the mall. Yeah, they removed the Diane Arbus statue back on August 14th. I had to look that up. I don't know where it is, NJ. It might be in a private collection. Somebody might have bought that. So who knows where that awesome Diane Arbus statue went. I miss it. I definitely miss it. But everybody's out in Central Park today. Yeah, it is. Well, no, NJ, I think it was only on display for a certain amount of time. We have to go back to Jersey City, New Jersey to go see Reclining Liberty one more time before she disappears. But I have been told on a good authority that there's another Reclining Liberty somewhere else in the Five Buttos. And we're going to have to go see that in the very near future too. But who knows? Art is ephemeral. Doesn't last forever. That's what makes some of the art so special. Is that it does not last forever. This guy is still here rocking out his drums. Still going. Enjoy dinner there, Ramona. Have a great evening. Now we're making our way down the other drive here. We're at just about 65th Street now, on the east side of the park now. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He's been going this whole time. As for me, I'm finally running out of energy. I am finally getting tired. Ah, there we go. So on view to David Jewell. Oh, really? 537 West 20th. Oh, wow. Neil, thanks so much for the information. All right, we might have to go say hi to Diane Arbus at that art gallery then. We've been at that art gallery before. See you later, RoboJacks. Have a great evening out there in London. We're just making our way down to 5th Avenue right now, where I'm going to pick up my bus. Gonna have to go to that art gallery, check that out. And we've been at that art gallery before, so it's kind of cool how a lot of the art galleries they let you live stream in there. So those pencil buildings are wild. Billionaires Row buildings. The building on the left-hand side, the narrowest one, that is the thinnest skyscraper in the world, the Steinway Tower, 111 West 57th Street. It's the only skyscraper in the world with the only skyscraper in the world with a 1:24 width to height ratio. Pretty amazing. That building is as wide as my 4-story apartment building in Brooklyn. Yes, we did visit there when we were on the High Line one time. Those skyscrapers are amazing there, Phyllis. They're kind of crazy. They're kind of crazy. Looks like that drizzle just came through the city, and that is it. So it looks like we're good for rain at the moment. As we make our way down towards 5th Avenue. But I think we had a pretty good live stream today. A little tour of Central Park, and then Circus Amok over there along Columbus Avenue. Have a good evening there, CM. Blue Ribbon Broadcast. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate it. And it was a fun one today. Took the dog out. Drizzles there in Staten Island. All right. Yeah, I think the storms are bubbling up. This is a tough time for weather because the storms could just literally form over your head, and it's impossible to call them or to get ready for them. But I'll be back on tomorrow, and I think we're going to do a nice long flight sim tomorrow. And then about 20 people will unsubscribe from my channel. Guaranteed. Every time I do a truck or flight sim or any kind of indoor live stream, people unsubscribe from me because they think that's all I'm going to do from now on. But we'll be back outside on Tuesday. Of course, weather permitting, but I think Tuesday we're going to do something. And Wednesday we got something to do. Good to see you, Frusha. Welcome. Can I show you some Home Alone 2 spaces sometimes? I do that all the time, but not today. I'm making my way home. I will end at one spot where they filmed Home Alone 2, and that is the Plaza Hotel. That's where we're going to end our live stream today. And we're just about a block or two away from there right now. as we come back over to 5th. Rainy night in Georgia indeed. Rainy night in Georgia. But a fun live stream today. We had fun today, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good to see you, Jagiello Q, welcome. Yes, exactly, Nimble. Don't forget to phone Donald Trump. Phone Donald Trump. Next couple of days are going to be rainy. Phone Donald Trump. That's what the kids are calling that song. Don't forget to phone Donald Trump. I haven't heard that song in a while. Let's come back towards the Grand Army Plaza here in Manhattan. No, thank you. You got it, Marie. You got it. The Plaza Hotel, where they filmed the scene of Home Alone 2. Gorgeous here in autumn and fall. Absolutely. I cannot wait for autumn to come around. We're going to definitely go leaf peeping quite a bit this season, so stay tuned. I have some amazing spots where we're going to go leaf peeping. So be ready for it. It's going to be pretty amazing. Ooh, and look at this. We have a new statue where Diane Arbus used to be. What is this? Wow. Oh, we're going to end strong with this thing. This is Bakar Khair, or Khair, and the name of the statue is Ancestor. Wow. Wow, that's kind of cool to end the live stream on. Wow. Baharti Kaur, an ancestor. Wow. That is wild. Huh. I'm going to have to look up information about this when I get home. Pretty cool statue, though. Very unique. It looks old, but I think it's new. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Well, kind of does, NJ, yeah. Oh, this is going to be here until August 27th, 2023. So we're going to see that for a while. So I'll look up some more information about this statue here on my way home. But it looks like it was just placed here just a few days ago. She's a collector of all sorts. Yes, all sorts of humans and whatnot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. That is it. That is all I have in store for you guys. My feet are starting to bark. My dogs are starting to go on me. And that means it is time for me to go home. I think 3 hours and 15 minutes is just enough time for y'all. I hope it is anyway. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in, joining me for this walk around Central Park and the west side of Manhattan. Try that again. As people somehow call me, even though my phone's on Do Not Disturb. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Certainly has been fun hanging out with all y'all from all around the world here in New York City for more exciting adventures. If you find this live stream by accident and yeah, want some more adventures, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting adventures here in New York. And if you like what you're watching, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It helps me tremendously in the algorithm. Hit that like button, and I'll be forever grateful. And yeah, maybe consider becoming a member of the channel for just $5 a month. You'll get some custom emojis created by Brooklyn artists, and badges are coming very soon. So stay tuned. But I'm literally in the middle of 59th Street. So from 59th Street, 5th Avenue, here in Midtown, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good evening and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.